What's going on, everybody? Boy, it's been a while since I put up any videos since my last one, and my last one was about the cars and coffee. Um, yeah, I apologize. I've been heavily posting on the shorts feature of YouTube, and I like it because it's like Instagram and TikTok. So it's short, unedited for the most part, other than the text and all that, and the music. So it's really fast for me, and I like posting on there. And yeah, so I've missed out a lot on videos that I needed to push out there, and so many things, and it just compounded. And I got more things that I need to go over and showcase and things like that. If you've been following me on my shorts or watching my shorts, my last post has been my trip to Canada. This is my second time in Canada, and I kind of wanted to go over some things regarding Air Canada and their restrictions, or how strict they are with the carry-on luggage, and not so much the personal luggage, but more so on the carry-on luggage. Going there, coming from H&L, they weren't very restrictive. They were much forgiving. Where I had trouble was coming home, coming from Pearson, YYZ Airport in Canada, Toronto, Canada. And I've seen a lot of posts about that airport, that they're very strict. And what happened with us was, from the get-go, when we checked in and tried to get a boarding pass, the counter lady was already looking at our luggage, and basically the only one that was feasible for her was my carry-on. And I posted pictures of that on Instagram, and as well as a short on the beginning part of my travels. She kind of let us go with 3 other ones that was kind of oversized in there, according to their dimensions. We thought we were good after that, up until we were actually boarding into the plane, and the counter persons or counter ladies at the gate, yeah, they weren't having any of that. They were like strict as hell, and mainly for the most part, I believe, is because the flight was full. I mean, it was full. So we already saw. They wanted to basically have room on the carry-on luggages. So they're already announcing if anybody wanted to check in their luggage and things like that. And because we pushed through on the beginning, we thought we were okay. So we didn't really check it in up until at the boarding, and that was basically the only one that went through was my carry-on. So I'll most likely do a video on that one, and kind of go over some tips and things like that as far as traveling. The hard part about me traveling is, being an EDC person. I'd like to carry all my EDC tools and things like that, and it's a challenge for me every time we travel, regardless of where we go, international, inner island, things like that. And it's a challenge for me. I'm always rearranging and making sure that I don't bring in anything in the carry-on or my personal luggage that get me in trouble. Yeah, so it's always a struggle for me. I want to bring everything. I'm the kind of person where I like to have the things that I need on me or with me, or at a reach and things like that. I really hate it when I need something and I don't have it, especially if I have it but I couldn't bring it, or I didn't bring it. And then that's when, in most cases, that's when it happens. And I hate that. That thing just kills me all the time, man. And one good example with that was, we're up in Canada tobogganing for the first time. and I decided not to bring my my EDC backpack. For traveling, I use my personal bag that I use on the plane. That's what I use as far as traveling. That's the bag I use, and I usually take that with me every day. And then again, there's a struggle of me bringing everything with me. So my medical kit, fire kit, things like that. So it's basically a travel go bag. At that time, I didn't bring it because we was just going to a park kind of nearby, things like that. So I didn't think much. I didn't think nothing of it that much. And lo and behold, my little son went tobogganing and face planted himself, and his nose was bleeding, and he got a scrape, and that's where it was bleeding. A scrape like right over here, right on the bridge of the nose, and it was bleeding, and I didn't have any bandages or nothing with me. I didn't bring anything, and I told myself when we were before we were leaving that I should bring it because I might need it. I never learned from the past experiences that I should bring it anyway. But yeah, so I'll save that for a video that I'm gonna post up regarding traveling, especially if you're a family man and an EDC gadgets and gearhead kind of person. It's I find it very difficult and very hard every time I travel. I want to make sure I have it. So yeah, so I'll save that topic for a video about traveling and things like that. I got some tips, and I'll show you basically my gear, what I use, and I'll even if you're gonna be traveling soon or in the future, and you want some tricks and tips as far as packing and things like that, there's this person that I follow on YouTube regarding travel tips and tricks as far as packing your luggage and things like that. She got really good tips, and she's in the know basically. Her husband is a pilot, and they do a lot of flying, and a lot of their luggages are just strictly carry-on, and she has really good tips. I've been following her since last year, before the pandemic hit, before the lockdown. I've been following her, and I've learned a lot of tips from her. She goes by Travel Tips with Laurie, Laurie, on YouTube and Instagram as well. And she has really good tips, and I highly suggest subscribing on her channel, on her YouTube channel. Yeah, it's a lot of good information there. Now there's some other ones too, but I find that her channel is the most beneficial for me. I've learned a lot from her and things like that. So if you're ever in need of travel tips, that's the person. She's a go-to. I don't know, it's pretty hard for me nowadays to do videos. It's been so busy. As you know, I'm in the travel industry here. I work for the travel industry. I'm not gonna disclose what I do, where I work, and things like that. I'm a very private person. If you follow me on my Instagram or anything, even on my YouTube, I don't disclose things. I don't even post up pictures of my kids, my wife, family, or names, last name, things like that. I'm very particular, and that's the reason why I wear this. Yeah, I'm a very private person. You don't need to see my face. You don't need to see how I look like. Well, my main concern in my channel is that with content, so you don't need to see this ugly face basically, and that's the main reason why I put this up. Privacy. And it's kind of like Jabberwockies. If you know that dance crew, Jabberwockies, that's their whole that's all their whole purpose regarding the mask that they wear, as far as when they're dancing, performing, competition wise. They want you to focus on their moves and things like that, so covering their faces does that for the audience. And it's true, because you don't look at their face, because there's no face there. You just look at what they're doing. So kind of the same way with mines. It's not what you think. I mean, you can think what you like, regarding all these mask issue. I don't really care, left, right. They both have stupid, reactions to it or reasons to it and things like that. I stand where I stand. I know where I stand, and that's for me to know and for you to get hell out of it. It's my life, and if you believe that my contents is worthy and beneficial to you, you don't really need to care about what I look like and who I look like and why I'm wearing this mask. I've had one comment about my mask already, just one. So apparently it's not bothering a lot of my subscribers. So, and most of my videos anyway, I don't really have my profile on it anyway. I focus on the content, and that's my main thing. But that's yeah, where I stand as far as privacy goes. And now you know why I wear this mask, and I'm very particular in that regard. There's so much things I want to cover as far as EDC. My RC arsenal is just growing and growing. Oh my god, there's just so many things that I need to go over and cover and showcase and show you some tips and tricks and things like that. But time is against me, time and energy. And I work, I got a 9 to 5, and when I come home I got family to take care of, my kids, things like that. So on my free time back then, it was at night, and my day off, it's not really my day off, because I end up doing either honeydew list, or I just do a lot of things, do a lot of errands, become my kid's chauffeur and security guard. I try to push as much as I can, but I really need to start going, because it's just compounding, and I'm starting to kind of lose the content or the structure of the content that I'm trying to push, because I'm forgetting it already. It's been a lot of the content is about a year or so old, and I haven't pushed it yet, and it's not in video form, and it's not in YouTube and things like that. You might see a glimpse of it or little hints of it on my Instagram and my shorts, but yeah, I'm like so behind. I'm probably like maybe 20-30 videos behind if I was to keep everything current. And I'm the kind of person where I don't like to skip over my process, and I like to keep things current. I don't like pushing something that's like that's gonna overtake what I previously had in mind to push first. So like in regards to like my RCs, my very first RC crawler, my micro crawler, was the SCX24, actual SCX24 Deadbolt, which is the red one. I've gotten the JLU, the yellow Jeep, and I made a monster truck version as well. So right now I have 4, because I also have the Element RC Enduro 24. So I don't want to overtake the first one, which is the Deadbolt, and start pushing the other ones. I want to make my Deadbolt one first, and I really hate to overtake that one. So that's the kind of person I am, and that's the main reason why a lot of my videos haven't been produced. So there's a structure that I like to follow, and hopefully I can push that soon already. And I just kind of wanted to touch base again, and see where I'm at. And a lot of it too is this whole situation regarding Russia and China and BRICS and things like that. Yeah, I've been focusing a lot on that as well, and trying to like prepare my family and prepare for it, and that's taking a bulk of my time as well. Yeah, so now I just gotta push it, and I'm kind of in a comfort zone really as far as that whole situation that's going on in the world right now. So I can start pushing some of my regular contents, my RCs, my EDCs. My EDC, from what I posted and talked about showcasing what I carry every day. I'm on my third EDC I guess arsenal now, and I haven't even showcased my second arsenal, so I'm on my third now. And yeah, I need to showcase that as well. It's been on my mind every day that that I need to do something. I need to post things. I need to be current and update my videos and my YouTube. I just wanna provide good content, helpful content. So what I do with the shorts of YouTube is to supplement that, or to kind of use it as a glimpse or a trailer or a teaser as far as what's coming. So that's my main thing with the shorts. If you watch my shorts and you go through my playlist on my YouTube shorts, you'll see the progression, or like the topics and things like that, what I'm about. The shorts and my Instagram is kind of like my sneak peeks into my YouTube channel. So hopefully I kind of explain myself and give you a little view of what's coming soon, hopefully soon. And I just gotta crack that whip and get going. And I apologize for not being current in my videos, not posting any videos. It's been 6 months now, 4 or 6 months since my last video, and it's no excuse for it, really. Regardless of what my daily life is, there's really no excuse for it. I just gotta keep pushing. I'm not a real finicky guy as far as having quality videos and things like that. I'm more concerned about the content and getting the message out there. Should you have any suggestions for me, hey, leave it at the comment. Let me know. We can talk about it, or I can bring it. You can bring it to my attention, and maybe I can cover that. You got any tips for me? Any questions? Anything, everything. Lay it out on the comments. With anything, what my channel is about already. So I'm heavy on cars and RCs and EDCs, of course. So if there's anything you want to go over, just lay it down in a comment. Let me know. And if this is your first time on my page, hit that subscribe. Consider subscribing, and hit that like. As always, take care and aloha. I'll see you later. All right.